All right, while the warming centers provide an option for people experiencing homelessness, the city's shelter system and other social supports are critical during cold weather. Jason Guidolo was down at one drop-in center today and captured a glimpse of what's happening across our city.
It's completely different than it is when it's like 0 degrees or +1. It's more manageable then, but in this cold, yeah, you're just struggling to find. You're constantly looking for somewhere to go.
Tim Shoebridge says when it's extremely cold, he's devised a system where he travels to a few drop-in warming centers across Hamilton. When the sun goes down, he's got another plan to keep him warm at night.
I feel lucky that I've devised a system so that I can do it, and if I did not have this propane, I would have to spend I'd have to spend my time at the library or whatever, but there's probably a couple hours in between that I would probably freeze to death.
Despite the harsh conditions, Shoebridge says he'd rather be outside than inside a shelter due to safety reasons. But those looking for space to warm up and maybe grab a bite to eat will have to search for a spot. Today, the Good Shepherd Center Hamilton says its system is full, adding, "We just surveyed our shelters and all are at or above capacity."
So when it's a cold alert or a heat alert, we try our best to relax any restrictions we can. So in a normal day, our capacity is 40 to 50 people. And if it's a cold alert, we try to do anything we can to make sure there's no lineup outside because it's brutal.
The daytime drop-in at Christ's Church Cathedral on James Street North, manager Andrew Matthews says whether a client needs a lengthy stay with a warm meal or just popping in for a cup of coffee, many will endure the cold weather overnight.
We have, I would say, between 150 to 200 visitors per day. Ballpark, 2/3 are unhoused. Some are staying outside. Many are going to shelter in the evening. The shelter, I believe, is the men's system, I think, is currently in capacity, but there's always movement, and the city is trying its best to add new beds as quickly as they can.
We did reach out to numerous shelter systems in Hamilton today. The Good Shepherd Center responded, telling us they've reached capacity at its youth and women's services like Martha House and Mary's Place, as well as the men's system, including the old Cathedral Boys High School.